And now I'm going to show you how to prepare to fight against one of those fighters, a pressure fighter. Very important, have very good legs. You have to be able to dictate and move around that ring. Up we come, nice distance. And when that fighter does get there to lock you in, you've got to be able to learn to tie him up nice and tight. Hold until that referee tells you to break. Start again on the outside of that jab, you know. Good angles, you've got to have good angles. Come, good feet. You've got to have good pivoting feet. So as he throws that right hand, pivot out of the way. Back with the punch again. Back to the center of the ring. Very important to try to stay in the center of the ring against these guys who are pushing you up, trying to push you backwards. Pressure fighters, very important to stay in the ring. If a pressure fighter gets you in their corner, then you're in trouble. But when he gets you in the corner, very important to learn to tie that boy up. Tie him up nice and tight. Just tie him up until that referee tells you to break. As soon as he says break again, we're going to try to get back in the middle of the ring, working off that jab, bringing him onto punches, not letting the pressure fighter set himself. As soon as that pressure fighter sets himself, gets you back on the ropes, then you're in trouble. Very important again, if I haven't trained, if I haven't conditioned my legs from this pressure fighter, the first thing that'll go will be the legs. And when the legs go, everything else will go after it. Very important, good legs, nice strong jab, keeping the pressure fighter away. Right in and out. Yeah. Pressure fighter's coming, right hand and out. And again, pressure fighter, right hand and out of there. You leave the pressure fighter there, back in the center of the ring. He comes again, right hand and out. Left hook, pressure fighter comes up, left hook under, and we're out of there, ready to punch again. And again, the pressure fighter's coming up, hands are up. Good. Always my eye on the opponent. Always eye on the opponent. Again, a little pivot and ready to punch again. Back to the middle of the ring, working off the jab. The most important punch is that beautiful jab, pumping it out, ready for the uppercut. When that little pressure fighter comes in, he's really nice and close to you. Nice distance, uppercuts. Very important punch. Uppercut, 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 and hook. Very, very important punch for a pressure fighter, or to keep a pressure fighter off you. As the pressure fighter's coming, he's always in that bend, he's in that crouch. If we can get his head up and make him think of something coming up, we've already got him thinking our kind of fight. So that's how to counter a pressure fighter. Okay. Another thing with the pressure fighter, those little guys that are with pressure, like the Joe Frazers, they love to hook. As they hook, the best counter punch for a hooker is to hook with a hooker, because usually when they hook, they drop this right hand. So it's very, very important that if I'm going to throw a hook, and I throw it properly, that this right hand's kept up. Usually, like I said, as a hooker throws a hook, he hooks and he drops that punch. If you catch his hook, he's usually open to be hooked as well. So we're in close, I've gone under that punch there, I've gone under this right hand, I've get ready for the hook, the right hand comes down automatically. So you hook with the hooker, so nice, as that hooker goes to hook me, boom, we hook together. Very important, when you're fighting a good little hooker like a Joe Frazier or those little Mike Tyson guys, you've got to keep that right hand up nice and high as we're going under the punch. If we're going to hook, which is a very dangerous punch to throw, we must have the right hand up to counter the other hooker.